What's up, YouTube? This is HMG Rich Skipper here, bringing you a recorded battle um, of a battle I fought last night or yesterday, and this is a 4v2 on the map of Waterloo with my buddy Cold Winter, or HMG Cold Winter, and this is the second 4v2 I've ever won, and it was a good game. It was these games are a lot of fun to play because they're just you get to test out like some tactics, which you'll see on the hill. It's a lot of fun what you can do when you have the hill here. So my build is of a general staff. Then I have a Coldstream guards, 2-foot guards, 2 King's German Legion of Foot, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal foot and the 88th foot Connaught Rangers as a line, and then 3 rifles and 2 King's German Legion of Foot as my light infantry. And Cold Winter has some army build that I don't really want to go into because that's long and uninteresting. So all of the attackers are playing as France. And so immediately we're going to move into the houses to take these up. So I moved in 2 normal foot into each of these houses here, so that I still got 4 line here and 4 line here, and then 3-foot guards back here, as well as all my lights. So now I think I have to go get some food at this point. That's why my men aren't doing anything. But yeah, so we've both staked up in between the houses here, and staked up between the houses here. And now we just gotta wait for the enemy to come to us, which takes a little bit because they're walking. So I'll probably just catch up with you guys when they catch up. Alright, so back. So the first engagements have just occurred, and I'm going to be using a sort of reverse hammer thing here up on the hill. So I'm going to be using rifles sort of as line infantry, and then I'll have my lights here in light formation, just going to be shooting down at these chasseurs here down at the hill here, and then I have my rifles up here as well. I have a thing of foot down or up on the hill shooting also down at the chasseurs, which are basically instant routed because that's not good for them. Anyways, I think that should be against the law. He just rode an entire thing of 5th Regiment of Hussars into the stakes. I think that should be completely illegal. That's not very nice to horses. It's animal abuse. And yes, a lot of animals were hurt in the making of this film. I don't know how many cavalry units they have, but all the horses were sadly killed. Anyways, so now he's moved his lights into the trees here, and my guys in the house that are you can see they're all very shielded, and I have the unrestricted camera, and everybody that's a good player should have the unrestricted camera, and if you don't know what that is, it basically allows you to go anywhere. Look, I'm under the map, ha ha ha, there's water, amazing. Anyways, so they're just going to be taking up shots from these 3 chasseurs in the house and shooting back, and they are way more protected in this house than these chasseurs are in the trees. As well, I have my rifles now in light formation, backed up on top of the hill, because if they remain down here, they do not have a angle at all to shoot at these chasseurs, but if I move them back up on this hill a little bit, you can see them back over there. And I move these guys back here for the same reason, so that they can shoot at these voltigeurs. So there you go. So Cold Winter's they've also moved up some lights onto Cold Winter here. And he's just about to start his light fight, and I think he's going to bet to suicide a Fencible in here soon. Oh, there he goes. He's going to go suicide his Fencible, which I believe is going to go instant rout as soon as these voltigeurs get their shots off. I don't know why. They routed it at like 7. Yeah, there he goes. Anyways, so this chasseur fight is not going too well. And the main thing if you do play these, you will not win a lot of them because you are so vastly outnumbered. As you can, we're outnumbered 2-to-1 here, at least, and so you really have to conserve ammo. And if you're gonna, eventually you're gonna have to, usually you're gonna have to concede to a melee brawl with the enemy because you will just eventually run out of ammo. And yeah. So now he's moved his lights out of the trees. I don't know why. To try and, I guess he's trying to engage my lights here for some reason, which are gonna tear him a new one. But I kept getting pissed off because I couldn't kill this thing. It stayed at 47 for like 3 volleys in a row. I don't know why. So I wasted a lot of ammo on those guys. See, an entire volley killed one man. One man. Good job. Good job. Anyways, and these guys they weren't close enough for my foot to shoot, which was very sad for me. It was a very sad day. Anyways, let's fast forward here. Yeah, and I also want to mention that these 2 French players on the edge, or on the ends, have fairly upgraded old guards. This guy has 1 with 4 experience, or 2 with 4 experience, and 1 with 3 experience. And the guy in the middle here has 2 old guards with 5 experience on them, which is absolutely insane. However, I do have a grassy flatlands build, which Terminator has a video of me playing on grassy flatlands with 3 fully upgraded old guards, and with 5 voltigeurs and what is it? 4 shooter cav, I believe. And that's a lot of fun to bring, especially if you're good. Even if you're not good, it's a lot of fun to play with. So I don't know why they haven't just moved up. They keep sending up these globs of men, like one or two guys at a time. And I believe, yeah, this is unfortunately the guy on the end here dropped. So his army's just going to go into a mass something. I don't know what it does. It doesn't kill too many, but it actually kills just about the same as this end player here, who doesn't get dropped. Anyways, so I moved up my lights to take pot shots at his Polish Legion, which he doesn't even notice for a long time. See, I think I get like 3 volleys off on him before he even notices this. And now, as you can see, he's just going to go, this CPU is just going to go absolutely haywire and go crazy. And so go cold, as with our only regiment of cavalry, charges his men through stakes like any good general does. I told you there's going to be a lot of horse killing in this game, which there is. So now I've decided to retreat my lights back up on top of the hill, because I was fearing that the Polish Legion would come and melee them, which, knowing the CPU, they probably would. So now it's time to do a reverse hammer with line here. And are those my lights? No, those are not my lights. Just kidding. Those are Cold Winter's lights. So he's formed up here. Good move. So now his men are going to be firing down onto these guys, while his line is taking fire up on the hill and firing down as well. So you've got both of those, and as well as the CPU's moved up the fully upgraded old guards and gone. Just kidding. That is not the CPU player. That's, I think it's Casey. Sent up his 2 or 3 cuirassiers into the house, or up there. Didn't go too well for him, to say the least. Anyways, so now I've got rifles, targeted fire, because there's this little bug thing, and if they get men into a house, they will automatically fire on the house, and it completely bugs out for some freaking reason. I don't know why. You might see this here pretty soon with my cognates, or as soon as this Swiss foot routes, you'll see it. I believe. So as you can already see, my guys are running out of ammo. I think that's one of my rifles. Oh no, just kidding. It's one of my guys in the house. Anyways, so this Swiss foot's going to town because my cognates can't really fire back. Anyways, so now they're just making a huge ass push to the center. So this is another little tactic. So now I've got rifles, then I have line, then I have lights, And then I have rifles that are bugged out and gonna go shoot the house, like I said. This is exactly what happens. As well as, you can see this foot is also bugged out. The rifles should be back here. They're not. So you just have to target. If this happens to you, you have to target fire. And the reason that I moved them out, or that I moved these guys over, is because he retreated his young guard, his old guard, and his Polish Legion out from here, allowing me to flank him with this King's German Legion afoot. Never a good idea to get flanked, especially in a 4v2 where it's already going pretty sour for you. Casey's just been holding back his army, which he needs to get up here and help out here. And now that we've destroyed Blucher, or Butcher, it is basically now just a 3v2 because Butcher's army is gone and there's really not much left. And also, I believe the guy on the far left is also running out of men pretty freaking quickly. I think that old guard is his, and that young guard is his, and maybe, yeah, I think that's about it. He's got about 2 units left, and then his general. So yeah, so I haven't even sent in my foot guards yet. My Coldstreams did a little bit of work, but not too much. And now he's basically he's just gonna go to melee me for no apparent reason. I don't know why, but he does, and he's just gonna get shot to shit. I'm willing to trade a King's German for these 2 units any day, which is basically what happens. These young guards just get chewed up. Fortunately, he has the upgraded general. What is his general? Where did he send his general? There he is. He is the Michael Zalt. So they don't really rout. And I send in my other foot guard because these are the King German finally ran out of ammo. So they're going to go to town and do whatever they need to do. And he's going to suicide charge his old guards. And he's going to suicide charge his general, sort of. Although he gets my rifles that are out of ammo, so don't really care too much about that anyways. Cold Winter is now fighting.
Killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Guard. Got a lot of dudes in this house. A lot of dudes in this house, to be fair. And there's a mass melee blob here with Fusiliers of Line, and they're just gonna get shot to pieces and going pretty bad for France in that option. Anyways, we are going, and now we finally engage these old guards, which are doing absolutely amazing because they're so freaking upgraded that they don't ever flip and rout. As well as being behind stakes, that helps a lot. And I'm trying to get rifles so that my foot doesn't get chewed up, which it's going to because it's fighting 5 experienced old guards. Told you, lots of animal abuse is going through here. Look at that. Dead ponies, dead ponies. I think there's a couple dead ponies in here. Yep, but dead ponies. Lots of dead ponies here. That's animal abuse. They got stakes. They got toothpicks shoved up their asses. Pretty good. Not a good option for them. Lots of dead ponies. Just getting animal. Terrible. It's terrible. Many hundreds of horses were killed in the making of this movie, YouTube video, something. I don't know. Now here's the last parts of the battle. Basically everything's out of ammo except for my foot guards. So these guys are out of ammo. These guys have ammo, and these Coldstreams have ammo. Everything else is gone. And I don't know how that old guard still isn't routed. Even though it's hopelessly outnumbered. Oh, wait, about to have more animal abuse here. Soon enough. He's gonna Oh, there we go. Dead horsey. Dead man. No, dead man! Oh, what if we watched it like this? Ha-ha! Ho-ho! Oh! Amazing. But horsey dead.
Our men are running, sir.
And now I've got my Coldstreams annihilating these old guards because rifles are in front of them, and rifles are impossible to flip and hit. I hate that. They stick around for forever. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Same with Voltigeurs. Voltigeurs stick around for forever. And so did that Cav. Unknown reason, but it did. I don't think these foot guards ran out of ammo. So, anyways, suicide charge the chasseurs, which will win because they got a nice little volley off before I charge them. And even though they have concerned army losses, they're still going to beat the crap out of my foot guards because they have way that many more men. And my guys are tired. But I killed a good amount of them. I'm happy.
Our men are running, sir.
So yeah, this is the end of the battle, and one of the guys even commented, he's like, is this really happening? And of course we had to reply, yes, it is happening. Which it did happen. Let's fast forward to the end here. Which Casey retreats his last old guard up onto this hill, which is just going to get shot to pieces by 88th Foot, Coldstream guards, and foot guards. Anyways, alright, so there you go. There's the stats of everybody. So the guys over here, and these guys didn't do anything on the flanks, but yeah. And so those are kills. Yeah. Coldstream guards really didn't do too much. These King Germans got kind of torn up pretty good, and my Connaughts didn't do too well either. My general staff didn't do anything. So yeah, those are the stats and everything. So that's a 4v2. Finally, it's a winning 4v2 on Waterloo. It was a good thing to end on last night. So yeah, good game to all the players, and I will see you next time. And if you like the video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.